What is up, everybody? Welcome to Scorp Queen Intuition. Welcome back if you are here with me again. I appreciate you all. So, Scorp Queen is doing something different here, guys. I am trying to help fill in space, for the days where I don't have content to post. So, I'm going to start doing this collective series, okay? So, with the collective, it's for anybody, okay? It is just whatever comes out. If it resonates for you, you're part of that collective that needs to hear it, okay? It does not resonate for everybody, and every part of it will not resonate with you because it is reaching out to so many different energies, right? So I am going to start doing these collective readings to, fill in, like I said, when I don't have time to sit and record and edit and post 12 videos, okay? For every zodiac, a video for every zodiac sign. With the collective, I could just post one and it gives you something to, connect with or watch in those days that I don't have any content to post, okay? So let's go ahead and see. So I'm going to roll the dice first to see what major signs this collective reading may resonate with. So your sign may come out, or the person that you are connecting with or thinking about during this reading may be the sign that comes out here, okay? So let's see what is going on for the collective. What major energies is this reading resonating with here? What major signs and reading signs? Okay. And zodiacs, is this reading resonating for, or is this message for? All right. First thing first, Scorpio. All right. Sagittarius. Okay. Scorpio, Sagittarius. Sagittarius again. All right, Sag, you need to listen. Okay. Okay, what is it doing? Libra. All right, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Libra. So we're going to say Scorpio, Sagittarius, Libra, Gemini, and Cancer. Scorpio, Sagittarius, Libra, Gemini, and Cancer. Okay, I try to at least roll it 5 times. Okay, so let's see. What is the messages here? But mind you, this could be for anybody. If your sign did not come out, doesn't mean it's not going to come out in another way, okay? First thing first, we have cope. Cope. All right. Somebody's trying to cope with whatever has happened between you two. They're struggling. Some of you guys may have this person blocked. So they're drinking themselves into oblivion because they have not spoken to you, or they're trying to cope with the separation here. True colors. Ooh. Mirroring. Okay. Round and round. Cycles, triggers, lessons. So this is somebody you guys have been going round and round with the same thing for some time. Karmic lessons. Let's see. And running. Ooh. Okay. It's crazy that this card came out at the bottom, because I was literally about to say somebody is running from this ass whooping that the universe is trying to give them for putting you through a karmic cycle over and over. You have been with a very karmic or toxic person for some of you guys for way too long. This person could be an alcoholic, maybe even when you were with them, or they became one afterwards, okay? Trying to cope. You got spiritual at the bottom, chaos, ego death, downward spiral, spiritual awakening. So I told you, somebody is getting their ass handed to them by the universe because they don't want to evolve. They don't want to grow. Instead of them reflecting and looking into the mirror, they are trying to numb how they feel with alcohol or any other vices that they have, okay? Karmic lessons, I don't feel like they're learning them, or they have went through major lessons here. Are they learning them? I don't think so, because this is why they keep going down this karmic path. Okay, and you have running. All right, so you might be running from this person because I'm definitely getting a sense of you guys trying to get away from somebody here. Okay, let's see. Damn. All right, let's see. Why is Cope here? What is this Cope energy? Cope. Why is Cope here? Ten of Cups in the reverse. Shattered dreams, broken family, disconnection, domestic disharmony, misaligned values, and struggling relationships. So this person is trying to cope with the fact that they don't have their family, whether that be you, whether that be their own, biological family. Uh, this is also a sense of somebody getting drunk, okay, and causing discord or disharmony in the household. Maybe not even in the household, just amongst family or friends or whatever. Um, okay, whether that's their energy then or now, this is they're drinking to cope. They were already unhappy, so they were drinking, and now they're drinking to keep masking the unhappiness. It's like a cycle, okay? Five of Cups in the reverse here. Regret, failure, disappointment, pessimism, loss, or grief. So a lot of regrets here. Like I said, they feel like a failure for messing this connection up. They feel like a failure here, okay? Um, let's see. Why is mirroring each other here? Some of you guys, if you were with this person or had children with them or married, they feel like a failure because they lost their family or they disappointed you guys, okay? For some of you guys, if it wasn't that serious, you guys, they're just trying to cope with the breakup, okay? They're only constantly feeding that negative energy. They're feeding the grief. They're feeding the 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 hatred, for themselves or whoever they feel that for. They're mad, they are trying to cope. They're instead of healing, okay? They're numbing it. Ooh, mirroring. Let's see what mirroring is here. I just put this card back, guys, and it came out anyway. Um, Four of Wands. Celebration, joy, harmony, engagement, home, reunions, community, domestic happiness, creativity, freedom, and marriage. So, okay, and then you got the Knight of Wands at the bottom in the reverse. So it says passion project, anger, scattered energy, delays, frustration, recklessness, reckless, impatient, conflict, and stress. So I do feel like this person is reflecting on how they showed up in the household, maybe even how they turned the stability in the household kind of upside down with their temper. Um, yeah, guys, what in the world? Okay. And although I know this may resonate with way more people, um, because unfortunately this is a common story. This is a common situation here, guys. Could be dealing with the fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here with the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Triggers. Okay. So now what clarify round and round with cycles, triggers, and lessons? What wanted to come out was the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. Maybe this person, maybe you walked away so they can work on themselves or so you can continue to work on yourself or invest in yourself. It was necessary that you walked away from this person here with the Eight of Cups here. Okay, disappointment, abandonment, withdrawal, escapism, walking away, leaving behind. And you have the Eight of Pentacles, diligence, passion, hard work, high standards, mastery, apprenticeship, talent. So you walked away from this here, guys, okay? So they can work on themselves and so you can work on yourself as well. Nine of Pentacles here at the bottom. You obviously chose to be single here, okay? And yeah, you guys walked away. I feel like for some of you guys that walked away from this, things have gotten a lot better for you. Things have gotten a lot worse for this person here, as you see. I'm going to clarify this round and round again. The High Priestess in the reverse. Secrets, harm, hidden agenda, disconnected from intuition, withdrawn, silent, selfish, shallowness, ignorance, and misunderstanding. Well, that's part of the round and round triggers. This person has a lot of inner issues that they need to resolve, guys. Okay, could be a Pisces here. And what's at the bottom? Sheesh, the Ten of Swords. Painful endings. Ruins, deep wound. Ruin deep I never understand that. Ruin deep wounds. Okay. Betrayal, loss, crisis, failure, collapse, and defeat. All right, so it's over. You guys got tired of the round and round. You got tired of the constant betrayal. You got tired of them constantly stabbing you in your back, or they could have been very secretive or hiding secrets. Some of you guys, maybe you didn't know they were drinking this much, and you might be like, what's wrong with them? And come to find out, they were drunk the whole time. Okay, something like that. Why is karmic lessons here? Oh, this person is going through it. You don't mistreat your family. Abandon your family. Choose vices over your family and think you're going to be blessed. What did I was just about to say. I felt this energy so strong. The Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. You do not get to abandon your family. You do not get to use vices as a substitute, to try to fill a void instead of getting the healing or answering the call that the universe is forcing on you to change, to grow, to evolve spiritually. You have the Ten of Pentacles here in the reverse. Friction, discord, arguments, financial failure, a loss, fleeting success, lack of stability, misfortune, loss, or theft. See? What did I say? You're not going to be blessed. Okay? If you think, and you're going to constantly learn these karmic lessons, okay, until someone, they're going to constantly learn these karmic lessons until they do right by their family or their children or whoever they have done wrong. There's no need to cope trying to drink to smother it out. It's not going anywhere, okay? And look, oh my goodness. And I always forget. I don't know why sometimes I'm forgetting to look at the bottom of the deck. I guess because as I'm talking, the energy is already there. I'm already feeling it. But then when I look at the bottom, there's the answer right there. You got death card here. Endings, beginnings, change, transformation, transition, metamorphosis, and end of cycle. What did I tell you guys? Until this person actually transform, give into the changes that they need, let that old self die so they can rebirth into something new. They're going to continue to be misfortunate. They're going to continue to lose. They're going to continue to be in this energy because this is the energy that they choose to feed. This is the energy that they choose to keep festering in. Okay. Scorpio energy here as well. We did see Scorpio in the dice. Yeah, but until this person, change. And guys, if you're still involved with this person, maybe what you need to do is be running. Okay. Because like I said, until this person changes, the karmic lessons are going to repeat. You have the Eight of Wands here. Delays, frustration. Well, Eight of Wands in the reverse, okay? Delays, frustration, holding off, waiting, panic, slow down, missed opportunity, lack of energy. You're just running for no damn reason. Just running into delays, just running into setbacks because they're running in the wrong direction. Okay, I feel like this is like an energy of them running from responsibilities, running from their healing, running from their growth and transformation. And the more they keep running, they're going to keep running into delays until they slow down, stop going in this cycle, look in the mirror, okay? And then they'll be able to see what they need to do. Seven of Wands here in the reverse at the bottom. First word is exhaustion. Isn't that crazy? Exhaustion. Giving up. Destroyed confidence. Overwhelmed. Worn down. Self-doubt. Failure. Lack of confidence. I told you because they're going to keep running and running and running. And they're going to run themselves into complete exhaustion. And I mean like spiritual exhaustion. Okay? I don't mean like they're on a treadmill and they're just running. I mean physical exhaustion. Spiritual and physical exhaustion. Because if your spirit is tired, your physical is going to feel tired, right? So they're going to definitely be in that energy of running for no reason, like just running. And it's like if you take the time to stop, look in the mirror, heal, take accountability for whatever was done to the family, whatever part that was played into the destruction of the family, the household, they're going to continue to keep running into complete exhaustion. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. I feel like these will be good for this message. Stalking their socials, watching, lurking, secretly obsessed. So that could be them watching you constantly. And see, instead of them going somewhere and heal, they're watching you. They are, and then they might drink and see you and see the children or your pictures or whatever it is and lose it. I gave you my all. Damn. Overgiving, drained, and love unreturned. Yeah, I feel like that's definitely your energy, guys. You don't feel like you can give this person any more than you have given them, okay? And you have real eyes, real lies. Seeing clearly, illusion, cracked, and awareness. What do we have at the bottom here? Gaslighted, manipulated, doubting yourself, and twisted truth. So you definitely realize this person lied about a lot here. Okay, they were dishonest about a lot. I told you with the round and round triggers, round and round with cycles, triggers, and lessons. I feel like a lot of the things you guys went through repeatedly is because this person lied a lot. They didn't tell you what was really going on. They didn't tell you they was drinking 2 pints a day. Okay, I don't even know if that's a lie. Is that a lie? I don't know. They don't even tell you, how much they drinking. They might be like, oh, I took a shot. Whole time they done doused the whole bottle. Okay. Yeah. And for everybody, that might not be their vice. Okay. That is just a very common thing. And it's because it's showing up here in the card. So it could be something else. Okay. It could be something else they're struggling with. Let's see. Got legal court paperwork filed. Maybe you guys had to file some paperwork, or maybe this person got in some legal situations. Let's see. Come on, what else do we have here? Okay, spiritually woke. Self-awareness. Oh, it's too many. All right, you got self-awareness, cutting through illusions, detaching from ego. Okay, I feel like that's what this person needs to do. They need to evolve. They need to become more self-aware, of their actions. And yeah, they need to become more self-aware, become more spiritually in tune. And that's the problem. They're fighting their spiritual growth. Let's see. You have squad. Reconciliation, soul, tribe, and close friends. All right. Karmic, third-party relationship or lessons. Well, I could be, third party could resonate, but I haven't seen that here yet. Not directly, but a lot of times when it's toxic situations like this, third-party situations are almost always part of it, okay? So whether it's known or not, a lot of times it's a part of it, okay, when you're dealing with someone toxic and karmic, okay? But definitely a karmic connection here, okay? Bottom, you have today. Good vibes, present and in the moment. So maybe that's you guys trying to stay in the vibes, Maybe you're trying to stay in a positive energy here. Stay connected with your soul tribe, your soul people while you go through this karmic cycle with this person. Okay. Let's see. I still have hope that we will be together again. I sometimes wonder if it isn't too late for me to apologize. And then I cannot live without you, but I don't want you to know this. And I wish we could make it work and be together again. Behind that, you have please don't lose hope on me as I'm working on myself. Okay. And I admire you from being so brave and bold in your life. Right. Let me get a couple of these. And then we're going to end the reading there. Okay, guys? Balance. There needs to be a healthy balance of physical, emotional, and spiritual intimacy for a relationship to be sustainable. Yeah. And this person was completely out of balance. They didn't know how to balance. That's why they had to do things to cope. They didn't know how to balance with what their own struggles was, with the struggles of the relationship. I feel like it was too much for this person. Okay? You have different paths here. You're not on the same page with the person you have in mind. The directions you want to move into are different. See, I told you it's because this person is not answering the call. They're not allowing the universe to evolve them. They're not embracing the lessons to grow. So you guys are on two different paths. Some people get it, some people don't. Some people understand the karmic lessons and they stop repeating them, and some people head is just as hard as a steel wall. Okay. It's like no matter what, how many times they get hit upside the head, no matter how many times they get drugged by the universe, they just don't get it. Okay. So, but that's because they have to do a lot more deeper healing. Okay. Yeah. See, healing heart. Healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationships or addiction. Palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. So in order to get some stability here and some security, this person needs to do a lot of healing. Okay. They need to do a lot of healing. We have the butterfly. Relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child. And at the bottom, we have reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, and make memories. Okay. Whew. All right, collective. Well, that was your reading. Okay. I hope that it was helpful to somebody. I know it is not going to resonate for everyone. Okay. But I hope that it resonates for some of you guys, or at least most of you. Okay. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And please be sure to comment. Let me know how it resonates with you. And let me know how you feel about this new collective series I'm doing. Okay. I'll talk to you next time, guys.